Good evening, YouTube. Quick review tonight. I had to travel up to kind of northwest London for work today for some training, and I wasn't really sure what the parking would be like, so I had to find some way of getting my Almax chain up there to make sure I could secure my bike properly. It's not really practical to take a chain of that weight in a backpack, and I've got saddlebags, but you can't really distribute the weight of a chain evenly across the bike, so you'd have like 20 kilos or whatever an Almax weighs hanging over on one side of the bike. So recently I picked up a Givi, I think it's WP406 something, tank bag and tail pack, so it can either strap onto the tank or onto the tail. And I guess one of the reasons I picked it up is because it kind of matches the saddlebags that I've got, so I can use it together either as a tank bag if we're two up touring, or if I was on my own carrying loads of stuff, then I guess I can put it on as a tail pack as well. But also, yeah, it just lets me balance stuff, so if I'm just going somewhere and I need to take a bunch of stuff with me, then it's more balanced than having it in the saddlebags. It's waterproof, much like the saddlebags, and it has a roll top kind of enclosure. You velcro it together, roll it up, and then use two little buckles to hold it in place to give a nice waterproof seal. It's 20 litres the bag, so it's pretty decent actually. You get an Almax, some disc lots in there, and there's still plenty of space to get a laptop and some other stuff, so chargers and headphones and those kinds of things. You get 4 straps with it, so you might need all 4 of those to secure it to the tank, but you only need 2 to secure it on the tail, and they just loop round and then go through the buckles that are on each corner of the bag. There's also buckles on the top. I'm not really sure what they're for, and as with other Givi products, the instructions are fairly vague, but I'd imagine you could hook a cargo net onto the top of those, which would be pretty handy actually. You could carry some additional stuff that you didn't need to be in a waterproof bag. One of the things I like as well is that beneath the buckles there are some little rubber flaps so that the straps and buckles don't rub the paintwork on your bike. Not really sure of any negatives really, like it slipped forward a little bit today under braking and over some bumpy roads, but it did have a really heavy chain and a laptop in there, so if you had clothes or something like that, might be a bit less likely to slip. And also I might look at other ways of securing it. I think Oxford also makes some anti-slip stuff for your saddle, so I could try that too. But all in all, pretty great. Not much else to say about it really, it's just a decent tank bag. I mean, the look's probably not to everyone's taste, the high-vis, and the high-vis is on the top, which doesn't really make any sense because that would only be any good if you were being chased by a helicopter or your bike was upside down. I think Krieger makes some black ones. They might look a bit more sleek and might be to more people's taste. Anyway, if you've got any questions, then leave them in the comments below, and if you want to see more reviews like this, then click subscribe.